that memory as well. So I really would like to string out the bunting and have just a day of being traditional about it all, actually.
It's
and
a
not
proper
twittering,
tradition,
just
though, in that,
drinking.
isn't it? Our country that always does it. If you go far back as whatever, there's always been street parties. And I think whether it's raining, snowing, whatever, people will be out there. Because, as you said, people, you know, the country's been very depressed lately, and I think people will be out there and having a drink.
And the weather forecast is good as well.
It's good, yeah.
And Charles and Di had a corker, didn't they, with the weather?
And she'll be on that, they'll be on that balcony where Prince Andrew let me have the fag. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be going, Denise Welsh was here having a tab here off Loose Women. I'm on the same balcony as Denzi off Loose Women.
No, recently we asked you to take part in some opinion polls about the royal wedding. One question we asked you was, who would you rather marry, Prince William or Prince Harry? It was, I can reveal, a very, very close call. 54% of you said that you would, in fact, rather marry Harry.
Oh.
While 45.1% of you said you preferred to be the other half of the future king, Prince William. So, do these results surprise you, ladies?
Well, they're both a bit old for me. So I can't really say about the marriage thing. But, no, it doesn't surprise me because I think that... well, it depends what kind of person you are. People might not know that I like to party. Might be news to you. But, so if I was going for a night out with them, I would rather go out for a night out with Prince Harry, definitely, because I think he's more of a fun star. I don't think he's the rebel that they're making out just because, as we've said, he gets photographed outside nightclubs. But he hasn't got as much responsibility as William, and I just think he's better looking. I think he's sexier, definitely, than William. Because I think William and, what do you call her, Princess, Fergie's daughters... Beatrice. Beatrice and William have got that look, that royal look. And the other two are just more attractive, in my opinion.
But what's wrong with the look?
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's just
personal taste. I just think that Harry would be more fun and more up my street, that's all.
OK.
Yeah, I agree. I would rather marry Harry, I think. I've always had a little soft spot for Harry. But then again, I've always kind of been into gingers, haven't I?
Not now.
Yeah, but so I think it's a good day.
He's made it cool, though.
It's a good day for people with red hair because, you know, lots of people used to have a thing about it. So it's good for that. But also, Harry, for me, seemed to go from this young boy to a really, you know, sort of handsome young man, sexy, handsome man, in no time at all. Do you remember, 1 minute he was just, you know, still wearing a scruffy shirt with a dodgy tie. Next minute, he was in the army, he was doing that. He did a brilliant documentary in Africa, which was just sort of, you know, following in the footsteps of his mum. And he was so eloquent, he was so, you know, so passionate about it, and I was really impressed with him. I think he's
got very good
I think
teeth.
Charles has done a good job on
Yes, he has, and he has got the responsibility, he's got all the privilege without the responsibility, which William has, so, yeah.
I think both of them. I think if you had a choice, you'd have a bit of each, wouldn't you? Don't you think? Because I think William, you see, is quiet and elegant, and they're always the ones, aren't they? You know, behind the bike shed. But Harry's out there, and he's like you. He'd be in the nightclub with you.
See, now
William
that
would be
is
doing
the
that.
attraction with Harry. I think that every woman thinks that they could possibly be the one to tame him. And we all like to tame a beast, don't we?
Yes, but William is the quiet one. William is the one that would...
What about the hair thing? Because he is losing his hair. And I love... William. I love guys with shaved heads, but I think that if you are, don't have that horrible thing going on there, looking manically to see if someone's got that horrible thing going on there in the head. But just shave it off. I'd like to see him with it just shaved off. Don't have it all receding. Get it off.
Well, like this. Oh, no. See? It's not good. It's not good.
It's a dreadful picture of him.
He could have a Jason Gardner.
He could have a Jason Gardner, yeah.
Oh, no, he looks like Matt Lucas there. No, William is the one behind the bike
I really
shed.
hope that neither William or Harry are watching the show. OK, break time, but when we return, Sherry will be displaying her royal memorabilia. You really don't want to miss it. Finally, the china cabinet's out.
Woo!
Yay! We're back in 3. Welcome back to your Bank Holiday Monday Loose Women, where we are very much looking forward to this Friday's royal wedding. Look at that. about to leave Weatherfield, but will he take his long-suffering partner Anna with him? Find out when actor Steve Hewison stops by. Now, as ever on this bank holiday weekend, many Brits are busy with DIY jobs and spring cleaning their homes. But according to a recent study by scientists, we should also spring clean our minds. They recommend relaxation exercises to eliminate mental clutter. Apparently, the older we get, the less able we are to process new information and therefore remember things. This is because our memories become clogged up with masses of old and irrelevant information. So, ladies, do you think you could benefit... Oh, Sherry, I can't even look at you. If we spring cleaned your mind, would there be anything left, Sherry?
I think I have clogged up tubes. That's what I think, and I need a good blowout. So, no, I really do.
You know what? Sometimes I think that your mind, that there's plenty room left for stuff.
Yeah. The thing is, though, with my mind, it's got all sorts of things going on in it, and I need a hoover. I need something that and suck it out.
Do you struggle to remember things, Sherry?
No, I don't. It's just that I've got lots of cupboards and drawers inside, and I have to keep going like that.
You're not cleaning it up, though.
Yes,
what you do
I
is
know what you're saying.
You're dragging around all this stuff that you don't
like
really
your
want in
bottom
there.
on the floor.
You know, like on your computer. You've got like your desktop and your hard drive, right? And I think the human brain is exactly like the hard drive. And what you need to do is get some of those things that you don't really need in there. You know, like bad memories and the 30 years of your life that you're always telling us you wasted. Get that and just put it in the wastebasket like that, and then it's gone.
Ding.
Yeah, and then you're just carrying around all this baggage in your mind, and you really need to sort of exorcise some stuff to make room for good
Sherry
stuff.
does, remember, what Sherry does is save and save as. Remember, that's all she can do on computers. So you need to stop saving it.
I've just got to find the basket.
Delete.
If I can find the basket to put it in, I will. But what's your memory like, though? Is your memory good?
The basket case to put it in your case.
It's getting full, yeah, it's getting full. But I'm quite good at leaving things behind. You know, I try not to.
So tell me what you
go
do
around
then.
with too much
Show
stuff.
me what you do.
Well, you kind of decide to move on and then don't think about it anymore.
And do you leave it
'Cause
out
it's not
there?
No, you can't actually erase it. You know, you can't really erase your memory, but you can choose what you choose to recall now and again, and things that you
I think you
don't.
have to stop, because we're talking metaphorically, but I think that you know that I am, get this right, I'm a tidy person trapped in the body of an untidy person. So I love tidiness, but I create chaos. And everything in my house, my wardrobe, we've talked about this many times. I know it makes Kate actually start to have a panic attack, the thought of my wardrobe, with just clothes pushed in here, whereas Carol's got ordered drawers with cellophane-wrapped underwear, and I've got like black paper knickers on and a beige bra with spray tan on it. Carol nearly vomits at the thought of that. Well, most people would nearly vomit. It's got to match. So basically, my whole life is cluttered. And recently, this girl has university and set up this decluttering company, and she's offered to come to me, and I'm so excited. And she's going to just
thanks. I've been offering for years.
No, because you're verging on compulsive disorder.
Yes.
All right. This girl is going to just come and declutter, and she'll get all your photographs and do it all and just chuck out the chins. And I feel that if I chuck out the chins of my house life, I can then start doing the chucking out of the chins of my mental life, of my head. And I would love... I'll tell you who I was talking to last night, Biggins, friend of the show, and I was talking to Biggins about his time in the jungle, and although he said, not related to this topic, but it is sort of now, he said that the majority of the time what you see is the fun bits, but the boredom is excruciating. But he also said that because you have no, obviously, access to computers, TV, any media, any phones, he said it gives you so much mind-cleansing time that nearly everybody who's done it has come back a kind of better person in a way, because... And I would love... I don't want to go to the jungle, but like to go to a retreaty place or somewhere without the phone.
You see, no, actually, that's just you enforcing it. What you've got to do is find a way to do it in your day-to-day life.
It will never happen
Otherwise...
with getting Jif wipes out like yours does. That's just not going to happen.
But you've got to find your own answer to that. That, to me, is my meditation. So it used to be, before earpieces in the car, it used to be driving. I used to like to have a drive because I used to find that I could clear my mind. And we had a bad day at work the other day, didn't we, girls? And I went home and I thought, oh, I don't want to phone somebody and rant, you know, and get it out that way. So I cleaned. And I cleaned until I'd sorted it all out. And I do that thing of sort of... I have to do it on my own because I go, yeah. And you go around the house cleaning and you go, and then,
Why can't
I'm talking to
at the end of it, I've got an ordered home, which is a reflection of my hopefully ordered mind. Do you get it?
Yeah.
See?
That's
Weird.
Normal. That's why you need a Hoover or go and sit on the toilet. Because that's your best place and everything is better then.
And just to reiterate, I really hope none of the royal family are watching this show. OK, it's competition.